A lot of problem solving techniques are used in manufacturing industry, in textile industry, in processing industry, in medical and other industries to solve the problems or analysis of problems. So today we will discuss about the Porter's five forces, how this technique can be used in industry and what is the purpose of this technique? Its purpose is to analyze the competitive forces in an industry and determine how attractive and profitable the market is for the business. In simple word, it helps a company to understand how strong competition is, what external pressures affect the profitability, whether entering or continuing in the market is beneficial, and further its purpose is what strategic actions are needed to gain the competitive advantages. So, we will discuss what is the Porter Five Forces objective, purpose, and how Porter's Five Forces can be applied, and use applications of Porter Five Forces, simple practical example, strategic recommendations, and the benefit of Porter's Five Forces. Porter's Five Forces is strategic business analysis framework developed by Michael E. Porter. It is used to evaluate the intensity of competition or and overall attractiveness of an industry or market. It helps the companies understand where power lies in marketplace so they can build competitive strategies. What are the Porter's five forces? When we talk about the five forces, the first is competitive reliability. Competition among existing players in industry. Second is threat of new entrants, new players in the market or in any competition, ease or difficulty for new companies to enter the new market. Third force is bargaining power of supplier, supplier control over price, quality, and availability. Fourth force is bargaining power of buyers. Bargaining power of buyers is buyer customer influence on price, quality, and demand. The fifth force is threat of substitute, risk of alternate product, services replacing you. So these are the bargaining. Two are the bargaining of suppliers, bargaining of buyers, and threat of substitute new players. The main purpose is to understand the market competition and dynamics, identify the opportunities to gain competitive advantage, and recognize threats and plan defensive strategies. Fourth purpose is decide whether to enter, continue, or exit a market. That is very important decision. Either you have to enter or continue or exit from the market. And the last is develop pricing, marketing, and product strategies wisely. These are the five purposes or objective of Porter's five forces. How Porter's five forces can be applied step by step. First is define the industry or market in which you are working, in which you are doing business. Second is analyze each of the five forces, identify strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. This analysis analyze of the five forces, you can say analysis. This analysis also known as SWOT analysis to identify strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Third step is rate of pressure of each force, either high, medium, or low. Fourth step is identify where your company is strong or weak compared to others. This step can be done if you have analyzed the SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. The last is step create strategies to improve competitive position, differentiation, price, supplier management. This is the strategy that can lead to improve the business or improve the market situation, your position in the market. And use applications of Porter's forces. Porter's five forces is widely used in corporate and business planning. So, business strategies evaluate new business market feasibility. In the case of marketing, positioning a product versus competitors. And in case of new product development, identify market gaps and differentiation opportunities for the new product. For the case of sales strategies, understanding the customer power and negotiation strengths, how it can be applied in supply chain or procurement, analyzing supplier dependency and risk. That is very important. Dependency of and risk factor of supplier. In case of investment decisions, assessing the attractiveness of an industry before investing. For startup in case of startup, choosing a market with a long-term profitability, not a short-term profitability. And in the case of operations, how it can be applied in operations, cost optimization, and supplier management. So these are the different fields and different areas where the output of Porter's forces can be seen if you are applying it in business, marketing, new developments, sales strategies, supply chain, procurements, investment decision, startup, and operations. Simple practical example in textile industry, polyester fiber market, competitive rivalry is main supplier offering the same polyester. That is high level of issue or high level of competition. Second, threat of new entrants. New manufacturer require high investment. So this is medium because of high investment is required for new entrants, so everyone cannot enter in this market. Third is supplier power. PET raw material prices controlled by few players, that is high issue. And the fourth is buyer power. Buyers constantly demand low prices. It is high demanding or high factor. Threat of substitutes. Substitute mean recycle polyester staple, cotton, viscose can replace. That is medium level of risk or medium level intensity of this issue. Strategic recommendations based on analysis differentiate products. For example, hollow, antimicrobial, GRS certificate, and any functional fibers. When you enter the functional fibers, you can differentiate your product with respect to conventional. So you leave the conventional, and in case of functional fibers or differentiated product, you grow and you earn much. Improve supply chain relationship to reduce the supplier power, and the third is build loyal customer through quality technical support and services. The last recommendation is increase efficiency to reduce the cost pressure. So increasing efficiency ultimately reduce the cost pressure and improve the efficiency of the business process or any benefits of five forces. It can benefits can be clear understanding of market competition, helps build strong and defendable strategies, improve the pricing and supplier negotiation. By implementation, this increases awareness of market threats and opportunities. And the last benefit is sports, market entry, expansion, diversification decisions. So these are the key benefits of Porter's five forces.